folks, what is up? Wiz the Jersey Beer Nerd here with you. Once again, gonna do a beer that's readily available for everyone. That's been something people have said to me in the past. Hey, it's great to hear about all these rare beers, but do you have something that I can get a hand on, and something that I see all the time and whatever. And I don't drink a ton of those beers that are everywhere, but I'm game. So today we are going to try the Guinness Nitro IPA. This is pretty much available everywhere, I would say. And we all know Guinness is everywhere. So they did this whole thing with Nitro, right? So I'm not going to give you the whole history on that, but they've made cans before, Guinness Stout, and then you've got the Guinness Draft Nitro cans. They got the little ball in there, and you crack it open and it pops up. It's not as carbonated. So normally you'd get that in a really good on a porter or a stout, something that's meant to be rich, creamy, stuff like that. So in an IPA, I find that maybe that's going to be a little odd, but who knows? So again, this is Guinness Nitro IPA by Guinness. Obviously a product of Ireland. And 5.8%, 44 IBUs. I'm only mentioning that because normally your IPAs, anywhere from, I guess, the mid 40s, but 50s, 60s is when you start getting the nice, bitterness. But hey, what can you do? So infused with nitrous, nitrous, like in your car, for a smooth, balanced finish. I don't know how smooth and balanced an IPA usually is, but we're gonna give this a whirl. So we should hear upon opening these cans, almost like it should be a louder pop than you're used to, and then sort of dead, not the whole whoosh that you'd normally hear. CO2, nitrogen instead. So here we go. There we go. Silence. Nice loud pop. Let's get this into a glass. I use this, it's one of the clearer glasses I have, just one little logo there, because I really want you to see this. Whoa. Yeah, so that's very foamy and frothy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking for that golden pale. I'm looking for that, this. Just gonna keep going here, but I'm already not too thrilled with what I'm seeing, because I'm just not. Again, this is my personal opinion, but I don't know what you guys think. But I'm thinking an IPA should not be doing what that right there does, which is that typical Guinness. You see it? It's gonna build. It's gonna go all the way up. So we're gonna wait on this a minute and see what it's like. If you crack this open and just start drinking it, it's gonna have to be kind of odd, I would think. Yeah, still. I mean, and it's not gonna get completely clear. I mean, there's no doubt about that. That's what, it's one of the whole ideas behind the nitrogen, is that it's gonna be a thicker, smooth, creamy, that whole gamut of things. But for an IPA, I wouldn't think there's anything left in here you would necessarily, and there's that ball, you can hear it in there, okay, releasing the nitrogen. So you wouldn't normally, I wouldn't think, want that, but we'll see. I mean, that's as much as we're going to get out of it. It does look sort of like a brown ale, if you will. And you'll notice the head. It's not really a carbonated head, which it won't be. It's more of a creamy kind of head. If that'll focus on it, we'll see. That's definitely what you're looking at, though, is not a lot of bubbles. It's more, see that? Almost like a milk the way it laces the glass. That's all lacing right there. All right, well, let's give it a nose. A little strange. It's definitely got some hoppiness in the smell. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. But almost an artificial citrusy, like a lemon juice or a lime juice is what I'm getting out of the citrus part of it. I'm not getting a, oh man, that's pure hop, you know, citrus. Definitely smells like a artificial something. But, you know, I don't know that it is. I'm just, that's what it smells like to me. All right, so let's get a sip on the Guinness Nitro IPA. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Guinness should stick to doing Guinness, in my opinion, and just Guinness. And because this went down just like Guinness does, smooth, creamy, rich. There's no bitter bite from the hop. There's no citrusy taste, flavor, or aroma going down. And there's nothing really redeeming about this. It tastes like, man, it's Guinness mouthfeel through and through. Crack open a regular Guinness draft nitro can, drink that, or pour it and drink it, and that's how this goes down. But the whole IPA thing here is missing for me. It's more of like a light brown ale Guinness with some really strange, I'd hate to do this, but I have to taste it again, and I don't like it. I don't know what that is. That's a shame. Guinness, no. All right, so hey, you wanted beer that you can readily get. You can go find that. However, I wouldn't recommend you buy it. This was given to me, and thank you, because I didn't have to pay for this, and I wouldn't pay for this. It's 5.8% alcohol. It's 11.2 fluid ounces. That's because the ball's in there, so you're not getting a 12-ounce can of beer. And in my opinion, you're not getting a good beer anyway. You're hardly getting beer. I mean, I got to be honest with you. It's just a weird, creamy, thick ale of some sort, and that's the verdict. 1.5 stars, because I mean, it's drinkable, it's smooth. I don't care for the flavor at all, though. So, you know, if you see this, or you see like Bud Light and Miller Light or Coors Light, honestly, just go get the big boy names, because this isn't very crafty and it isn't very good. 1.5 stars for the effort, I guess, in putting the ball in the can. All right, see what I'm drinking next.